He did it. He really did it.
Man, I just had my first $1,000 day, dude. Like, I'm legit about to be in tears right now. I have been day trading for 1 year, 1 week, and 1 day exactly. And I hit my first $1,000 day on that day. I made $1,400 today. I made 3 trades. The first trade I bought in 200. The second trade I bought in 500, and then this trade right here I just bought in $700. I was patient. I watched this thing like a hawk. As you can see, my indicator popped off at the 200 EMA, and it fell just 245 for a minute. It fell like crazy. I freaked out so fast I closed before I even knew how far down it was. You're talking about $1,400 in one day. And I know that to some people that's not even the big deal. The big deal is I've been working my ass off at this for a minute now, and I just saw it pay off a whole year later. So for any and everybody who's ever even said, "Hey man, good luck out there," I appreciate y'all, because I don't get this far just by myself on my why alone. Just because I love my kids and I'm working hard doesn't make that happen. You need some positivity in your life. You need people to speak that good energy into you. And I've had a lot of people comment to me, and a lot of people help me, and a lot of people just push me on this journey on the days where I was hard on myself and wanted to give up, on the days where I thought about flat out quitting trading because it wasn't going my way. So I want to say to any and every single person out there, and this is dead ass serious, I'm a blessed person and everything like that, but this is straight up hard work. You can do this too. Biggest shout out goes to my coach, Chris, Davon, JT, other people who aren't coaches but help me out, from Nick, Miss Iola, Mr. Pickering, from D Burks, everybody. Listen, I don't want to miss no names, just everybody, from Tamora wishing me well on a regular basis, everybody. Listen, I appreciate everybody. If I miss your name, it's discharge it to the head, not the heart. It's all love. But my very first day making over $1,000, I've seen 1,400 before and couldn't close out. So this is why I was so excited when I got to the 750. So I got 1,450 or whatever, and I just closed out. I didn't care what happened next. I didn't want to see anything else change. I just had one goal in my heart this entire week, is just to make my first $1,000 trade. And it took 3 trades, so it wasn't just one. And I don't care. I made $1,000 a day. It's just pure insanity. Baby sleeping, so I can't be super duper loud. But I got my trading journal here. I'm trying to hold it together, y'all. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna go back to just like October, right? Yo, I was like 1023. This is my worst 2 months yet. I wasn't willing to take $25 and I lost like $300, right? So that's the market close just now. Holding all day, knowing that I should let it go. I was like, we are 100% stop loss going forward. My self-preservation is ass. I don't know. I don't know how to let things go and losing position. So I just started working on having my stop loss and, getting kicked out and just being okay with it. But then like days later, it started to like turn around or whatever. And in January, I'm not gonna lie, in January I was having just this 0-day month. It just kept being 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And my goal, like I told you guys in the new year, was to be able to pay my mortgage day trading. And I just paid my mortgage in a total of about 40 minutes today. So this is insane. I want to go online real quick and just show everybody my coach, because I got to shout out my coach. I'm gonna do a YouTube video in a little bit. I think CJack130 is his name on here. 130. So this is my coach, Christopher Jackson, Options 101. You can just type in CJack130 and it'll pop up. Listen, this dude knows what he's talking about. This is no fluff, no BS. I came into a random Sunday totally for free, so it was no charge. He has free Sundays every now and again, and I was like, yo, just checking it out. But how I found him in the first place was I was on the Social Proof podcast. So I was on this video right
Authentication
here.
is required 4 attempts.
Now, and I was
Enter
just,
your Thinkorswim pass.
I can play this without getting in trouble, so I'm gonna pause that. I was just listening to him talk. He was just a calm dude. You know what I'm saying? He's like got a gray head of hair, and he's only like 37 years old. We're the same age, I think. So he'll be like 38 this year, or whatever. And the dude knows what he's talking about. You know, between him and all the coaches and everybody who has been in even the Discord group or whatever, who's just said positive things to me, man. I rock with these folks for life, dude. He's taught me something that's changed my everyday perspective. I'm a much calmer person. You know, as you guys can tell when I'm in the videos, like at first I used to be like super duper hype. We did it. And now I'm just like, I can do this on a regular basis. So it becomes a more normal thing now. But super duper dope guy. Check him out, CJack130 on Instagram. So like if you go to this video, CJack130, you'll find him on Instagram. He'll have free things on the weekend or whatever. Just check out the free weekend. You know, come in there, see if you like it. I did the masterclass, and then I signed up for the mentorship, and I've been in the mentorship since July, so 7 months now. And 7 months into the mentorship, I'm still getting alerts and everything going off. I've got my first $1,000 day, the first of many, and I'm sure that one day I'll be making $10, $15, $100,000 in one day, or whatever the case is, because I'm going to continue to push myself and work forward. But just this goal has been my goal since February of last year. And February of this year, it comes full circle, and I knock it out of the park and hit it. You know, I know this video is running long and I'm rambling or whatever the case is, but I just want to read one last insert. I want to read my worst day. All right, so I want to read to y'all my worst day ever. I actually thought about quitting today. Everything. I lost everything over $1,100 in a single trade for no reason. I could have been out with maybe $160, lived to fight another day, and I just couldn't let it go. I kept hoping, and it kept getting worse. All of my weeks of progress lost in one trade. I really thought about just leaving this whole thing behind, and you know, you're never going to be a millionaire if you can't even get this under control. You're never going to be anything. And that was which I actually the very next day would like rock it out of the park for the whole month of December. So, you know, that was another thing of why not to give up, because immediately the next day I would make $320 and, you know, be right back in this thing. But December 10th, I was like, I'm done with it, dude. I can't do it no more. I'm not putting any more money into the account. You know, I've done all these challenges. I've been pushing myself. Like, why can't I figure this out or get this thing right? You know, and it's the hardest lesson to learn for any trader, in my opinion, is just let it go, man. If you're down in the trade, and it's like, not like if you're like in a high volatility trade and you're going to make like $7,000 off of it, but it immediately goes down like 150 because you're, it's just bouncing or whatever, that's fine. But if you're down like in a $500 account, you're down like $100, let it go. You can get that $100 back anytime. Let that thing go. If you're in a $1,000 account, you're down a couple $100, and then you're just watching and you take your stop loss off and you just hope that it goes your way. I'm going to tell you, you're going to lose more often than not. Sometimes you'll get lucky, and it may take all day. But like, even when I started to just let it go, it's just money at the same time, I started doing better. I started making money. When I let go of that, I'm holding on so tight to it. Every trade is just like, you know, agonizing. When I got over that part, this became possible. I started a funded account challenge 3 days ago. The account's basically funded in 3 days. I'm getting better every single day. I'm studying harder. I'm paying more attention. I'm reading the charts properly. And every day I just get a little better and a little better and a little better. And today, probably, it doesn't matter how much I could have made. There's been plenty of times where I actually could have made the $1,000 and just made poor decisions. Today I made all of the right decisions. Every trade I made was the right decision. And that is the most important part about this trading journey. Even if you lose money on the trade, did you make the right decision? Did it go your way for a little bit? Maybe you held too long and it reversed very aggressively on you. Those count too as you making the right decision, but then making the poor decision to hold too long. You know, but I don't want to take up nobody else anymore, you guys' time. This is an amazing day. Just back to back to back W's. you know, and hopefully I can keep up this amazing pace that I'm on right now. And I don't overtrade. I'm not going to go back into the market and try to do anything else for the rest of the day. I'm CYC, as my coach says, which means close your computer. I'm going to go play with my older daughter who just got home from school. And then when my little daughter wakes up, we're going to go out to dinner to celebrate my very first $1,000 day. Thank you guys so much, man. Anyone who's wishing me well, anyone who's taught me anything, you know, big thanks to like one of my favorite coaches, Davon and JT, you know, and just keeping me on the right track, because I don't make it even halfway this far without the group. So, you know, much love to everybody in the Discord. Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. $1,000 is like, when you think about it, for some of us, like, that's our week. $1,000, $1,500 a week is what you pull in. I put that in the course of an hour out of my day. You know, granted, I stared at the screen probably longer than I needed to, but we got it done, guys. Thank you again, you know, for checking out the video. You guys have a great day. I'm not even going to edit this. This is just, it is what it is. You just going to have to listen to me blubber.